Hey, jump! What's our name? What's our name? What's our name? Give me the name!
Hi fellas, how are we? How are we? It's good to be back. Did the first late night live podcast of the season yesterday with Jacob. Hope those of you that were there enjoyed that. Back for watchalongs. Feels weird. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we done a watchalong. Hey, good to hear. Good to hear. Who's this fella? Who's this fella? Vamos, yeah, good man. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. About the match. Liking our preseason schedule so far. It's all right. I wouldn't have minded some more like top flight teams from other countries, maybe like La Liga or something like that. But it's fine. Bolton's okay. It's good for us to play some of our younger players in that. Which is why I'm a little confused because I don't know if anybody's noticed. I don't know if you've noticed, but Jake O'Brien is at right back. How long are we going to keep doing this? How long are we going to keep doing this? Why is Jake O'Brien at right back? Well, why is he there? He's not a right back. We know this. This isn't new information. I don't know why he's... I'm not sure why he is... not sure why he's playing at right back. But, you know, we'll move past it. It'll be okay. Everything will be grand. Yeah. We went over the transfer market stuff yesterday, but I'll touch on it briefly today just because we've got some time before the match. I like the Hackney signing. I'm not a massive fan of the lack of getting a right back. We've got links to Alistair Johnston, which obviously I'm going to be very biased. I think that he's very good. I think he'd be good in our system as an attacking fullback. I just think that we need somebody that's going to overlap. Otherwise, we're not going to get the best out of Tyler Dibbling or even on the left side, Tyreek George. If we're playing him on the right as well, Merlin role, it's just going to be just very wishy-washy, I think, at the moment, if we stick with Jake O'Brien. But interesting to see that Dibbling is not in the starting 11, which I'm not a fan of. Come on, you blues. Yeah, go on. I don't know why. I'm not understanding. I understand everyone's getting time to play and whatever, and that's fine. But I'm under the impression that we're selling Dwight McNeil. And Moyes also doesn't like Charlie Alcaraz. I'm happy to see him play because I'd like for him to be able to fight for a spot in the team. I think he's a good role player. He's a good wild card. You can sub in with 25 minutes left when you need, just somebody mental on the pitch. That's great. Asnu's playing, so, I'm over the moon, really. But I don't see why Dibbling isn't playing and why we're not doing something else at right back. Start playing Jake O'Brien at center back. Get him used to what he's going to be doing this season. Because if we start him at right back against Palace, the guy on the watch along, you're just going to see a me-shaped hole in the wall. I'm not doing that. Hackney's class. This is a question I'm glad that I got because I really, really like Hayden Hackney. The thing that I was confused about originally is I thought, okay, if we're getting Hackney, he's a progressive number 8, which is good. But it means that Garner's going to be playing in the 6, and Kieran Dewsbury Hall is going to be playing in the 10, and it means Roll's going to be back on the right. But it seems like Moyes probably wants to play two progressive eights because we've got Dewsbury Hall and we've got Hackney now. So a 6 and 2 eights as kind of like a progressive double pivot of sorts. It's a good idea, I think, but I'm not sure how Merlin Roll fits into this squad if that's the case. Unless it's as a right back, which to be honest, I wouldn't be 100% against because I think he can do the job. But I think he's a very good 10. And I think it's a bit of a waste. Yes, very absolutely. Thanks, John. True. Let's get. I don't know. What are our score predictions? What are the score predictions today, lads? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? You doing the match reaction after? Yeah, I'll be doing like a short one and whatnot. 4-0 Everton. Ooh. I think we're gonna concede one, you know. You gotta remember who's starting at center back. The good news is that Jared Branthwaite is fit. I did not think he was gonna be starting this match. I didn't even think he'd be starting against Palace or anything. I thought he'd be out for preseason, but he's back, so that's good. Yeah, go on, mate. So very happy about that. But in terms of there's a couple things I'm worried about. First of all, I don't think Iliman Ndiaye is going to be fit to start the season. He's played like every minute of last season, then AFCON, then the rest of our season, and then the World Cup. And I think it might be wise to just let him sit for a minute. Sorry, there's a fly in my room. I don't think he's going to start against Palace, but that begs the question, who is going to do that? So we'll see. Definitely be interesting. But I think there's a lot of things that could go right here. I think if we do sign a right back, I'll be very, very happy. I think as far as last night, Washington fell asleep. Yeah, go on, mate. That's late for you as well. Wow, fair enough. Good man. Oh my god, this is not my Watchalong's not happy with me at the moment. Looking forward to the season. Actually, yes, I am. First of all, on a more personal note, I'll be moving back out to where I was for, well, not to the same place, but I'm moving back out west for uni and stuff like that. So I'll be in the proper setup instead of this little, laptop angle with a camera and a mic. But I think it'll be good. I'm excited for the season. Lots of watch-alongs. There's also a lot of new fans after the World Cup that are getting into watching football and such. So there's lots of new people in the community and everything. It's a good time. Good time to be watching Premier League football. So okay. That's awesome. Keep giving me more ads. It's true. Moyes, Branthwaite left back, Roll right back, Jacob Ryan center back. Bold of you to assume Jacob Ryan's going to be center back, big dog. I got to be honest. I don't think Asney is going to be left wing. I think he's just going to be an attacking left back. And quite honestly, I would be a very big fan of him as an attacking left back. Because I think he's very good at it. He could use a little bit of work defensively, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the left center back is Jared Branthwaite, so he can close his winger anyway. And then behind him is Jacob Ryan, so he can close the striker. I'm not hugely against that because I'd rather have a better attacking wing back than a better defensive one. If we get right back in knowing Moyes, you still play Jacob Ryan. Yeah, no, you're right. You're objectively correct, right? Like, we signed Adam Asner to play left back, and we've got Agent 16 over there anyway. So, mic's a bit loud. Yeah, I think it could go either way. I really just hope that Jake O'Brien, isn't the starting right back against Palace. Because if we get to the start of the season, after having eyes last season, being able to observe things, and seeing Jake O'Brien at right back for 38 games, or give or take, and we decide, let's do that again. I'll gouge my eyes out. We can't do that. It's nothing against him. Jake O'Brien is a good player. I rate him a lot more than most people do. I think he's fantastic at center back. Bless him. He's trying to overlap. The guy's 6'5". You can't mark a winger at 6'5". You don't have the center of gravity to be changing direction in that. It's not going to work. So I think we gotta sort some of that out, because it's just a bit silly, really, at the moment. We're just kind of getting a whole lot of nothing, really, by doing that. I think it's so much. It's very clear that the board don't feel comfortable blowing a lot of money on a fullback, because at the time that when Moyes was like at his peak, two-way fullbacks were not important. You didn't need your fullback to be two-way, really. You could get away with them just being a good defender, stop crosses and such. In the modern Prem, you have to have two-way fullbacks. You won't get anything done because wingers defend and defensive midfielders drop wide. So you have to have two-way fullback. You need the outlets. So when you have fluid positions like that, you need to get two-way fullbacks. And unfortunately, we have got a total of 0. We've got a one-way fullback that goes forward in Asnu and a one-way fullback that picks his nose in Vitaly Mikolenko. And unfortunately, despite the fact that Mikolenko is very good one-on-one, I still know who I'd rather take. Right? I'd rather take Adam Asnu. So I'm very glad that he's actually playing, because that would insinuate that he's not leaving. If he was leaving, we wouldn't be playing him because, we wouldn't want to risk an unnecessary injury or something and not get anything for him. So if he goes on loan, I'll be disappointed because I want him to start at left back. I want him to get that starting spot off Mikolenko and have them push each other and get better. But if not, I hope he stays. So what's everyone's prediction? What's everybody's prediction? Adam, I know yours, 4-0. What is everybody else thinking? What are we thinking for scores? I don't know a lot about Bolton's team. I probably should have done a little more research, to be honest, but I don't know a whole lot about Bolton. Let's have a look. Ooh. There's some Josh Sheehan plays for Bolton. Oh, well, actually, I knew that. Never mind. Killian Dong would be boss to have a 6-0 one day. Yeah, but would it be Austria 22-0 though? That'd be a good one. Sam Dalby. Oh, he's actually not bad. Not by Premier League standard, but all right. They've got a fella from Barbados, That's techie. They've got an attacker from Barbados. That's class. Last 2 years, he's got 6 goals and 6 appearances for Barbados. That's tech. What? You got to get ballers from random countries, Like it's like playing FIFA career mode at that point. Barbados is crazy. Because I don't know if any of you know where Barbados is. Barbados just got about 7 people in the whole gaff. I don't even know if they can put a starting 11 together. They haven't got very many people. They make some decent athletes, though. Pump out a bunch of them. Got a Formula 2 driver or something the other year that they had. Zane something, I think. I don't know. He was all right. But, yeah, either way, that's kind of strange. Wasn't expecting that. Donnie's from Antigua and Barbuda or whatever. Should be an interesting one, though. Hopefully it's a good watch. I don't want to watch, an absolute stinker, Would be far from ideal. Oh, fair enough. Good to see Mark Travers. I don't think Mark Travers deserves to be a second choice keeper. I think he's good enough to be the starting keeper for a bottom 5 side in the Prem, really. Holy trim from Charlie Alcaraz. It's beautiful. It's a nice stadium, Bolton, to be fair. Good ground there. What are these numbers for Bolton? 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 20, 27. What's going on here? Either way, any news on a new striker? I don't think we're signing a new striker, to be completely honest with you. I don't think we're going to sign one. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I like Beto. We are playing a 5-4-1. I think it's very realistically going to be a 3 at the back with 2 wingbacks because the fullbacks are Adam Asnew and Merlin Roll. So I think it's going to be wingbacks, which I'm thrilled about, by the way. If that's actually the case, I'm over the moon. The wingers are McNeil and Alcaraz. Our 2 central midfielders are Harrison Armstrong and Tim Erigbunham, and Barry's up front. Merlin Roll at right wing back. What's Adam Asnew left wing back, and then the back 3 of Jake O'Brien, James Tarkowski, and Jared Branthwaite. Nah, it's okay. Beto's good, mate. Beto is good. You have to understand that he's playing in a system where he's so isolated and he can't do much when, his wingers were Njai, who can't create anything because there's 7 people on him. And then on the other side, he's got Dwight McNeil, who's just turning oxygen into carbon dioxide. Like, every time he gets a good chance, he's good. Good at runs in behind and whatnot. Great podcast. Love your coverage last season. I will be doing it again this season. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Lovely to hear that as well, mate. Thank you. So is Alcaraz starting on the right side of the midfield? No, sorry. So he's on the left. So it's going to be a bit of link up between him and Asnew. What time is kickoff now, mate? We're 30 seconds into the match. Bolton going on the right wing here. Oh, that's a good tackle from Tim Erigbunham, that to be fair. Oh, Alcaraz just megged somebody. Oh, what a nice tackle that was. Good grief. Harrison Armstrong, lovely slide tackle there. Tim Erigbunham on the block. Good for Merlin Roll, heads it out. Dwight McNeil is truly doing something. Oh, go on, Merlin. Oh, go on, son. That was a decent run, that from him. Playing with a bit of intensity, which is nice. The stadium is empty, though, which is a bit strange. I thought Bolton would be interested in watching them play a Premier League team, Oh, no, most of the stadium. Sorry, it's the other side. There's like one half of the stadium that's empty. I see. Yeah, so kind of a double pivot right now of Erigbunham and Armstrong, which is definitely an interesting one. James Garner has gone through surgery to fix a groin problem he had, so he's not playing, but he should be ready by the main season, from what I'm hearing. Don't take my word for that, though. Jared Branthwaite's got the 4 shirt on. This is beautiful stuff. O'Brien down to Roll back to O'Brien. I would like this. If we play 3 at the back and we've got wing backs of Roll and Asnew, I'd be over the moon with that strategy. Oh, nice ball through that. Oh, never mind. Bolton have got it in the midfield now. They're just kind of biding their time. Bolton have bigger fish to fry. Do they? Do they really? Proper club, though, Bolton, to be fair. I think Dwight McNeil's going to get sold this season, Sorry, Bolton are just circulating it around at the back at the moment. I think he's going to go. I really should learn Spanish because my parents have just moved there, but I don't. That's at what hour? It's the match is on. I hope I didn't get that wrong. I speak near fluent French, but I can't speak Spanish to save my life, so not ideal. Decent ball in from Bolton there. Not ball in, ball through. Oh, good from Harrison Armstrong. Up to Barry Armstrong. Erigbunham back to Adam Asnew. I'm a big fan of Adam Asnew at wing back. Big fan. So don't forget the score. Well, oh, I didn't even actually notice. My mistake. Oh my god, I'm such a fraud. I'm such a fraud. My bad. I didn't even notice. I usually never touch anything before any goals happen. I didn't even realize. Decent ball over the top there for Barry, but he's just tried to kill their goalkeeper, so that's not optimal. The home kit's growing on me, you know. Fraud you never. Good lad. Surely the Everton lot got a good turnout. I think so. I think this is a game that a lot of people are going to watch on their couch, I think. What do you think of the new home kit? I think it's okay. I was actually just about to say it's actually growing on me. Oh, sorry. Bolton down the left here into the mixer. Okay, missed the mixer by about a mile. Went miles over the top. Rosie should get a helmet for that one, though. What do you think of the new home kit? I don't mind it. I think the away kit is better. I think I'm gonna buy the away kit, really. But I don't know. The home kit's okay. I think the sponsor's a little strange looking on a kit. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I think it's better than steak, but there's some sponsors that are just perfect. Like Chang. Oh, I want the Chang kits back. Bolton in the midfield now. I don't know who 27 is, but he's got it. They look quite organized, actually, Bolton, to be fair. He's going down the right now. He's in the mixer. Good man, Jake O'Brien, back to Mark Travers. Two of them, I suppose, play for Ireland. So, anybody have a link to watch? My lips are sealed, big dog. Sorry. Oh, nice turn from Dwight McNeil, actually, to be fair. Maybe we shouldn't sell him. Oh, go on, son. Give it to Asner. I don't know why Dwight McNeil's over there, though. We got some strange switch-ups going on here. How good. Yeah, no. Sorry, mate. Eric Boonham back to Jake O'Brien. I'm a big fan of a back three. I said last year that I think our system would work with a back three if we played with wingbacks, and I really hope that this is Moyes' plan, because if we play wingbacks with Asnu and Roll, I think we're going to be in business. Because then our kind of wide attacking midfielders up front, they can be, Dibbling and Jai or something like that. Oh, that would be nasty, Asnu and Njai on the left would feed generations. That'd be beautiful stuff. Good header from Jared Branthwaite there. Not used to seeing him in the 4 shirt, but it's nice. Got Dwight McNeil up top right now. Barry's kind of on the wing at the moment. Good to see you back, mate, up the Toffees. Yeah, we need a right back. But I tell you what, if we're playing 3 at the back, I actually am not that annoyed about this. This would be very, very good if this is Moyes' plan. I like this. Good to see you back. Yeah, no, you as well. Lovely to be back, be on the watch-alongs and such. I think I'm going to miss a couple in the early preseason and season area. Maybe 1 or 2 I might miss. So I apologize about that. But I've got to move and such, Good throwing that. Oh, good ball. Hello. I think it's probably going to take some time to get used to for these fellas to play a back 3. Bit crowded on the wings at the moment if you don't give each other space, But yeah, I've got to move back across the country and such for uni, so might be a bit inactive for a couple of them, but I'll be on the late night live and the news updates and stuff. I'll be on all the stuff, so don't you worry. What a move from Dwight McNeil! Oh my goodness. Leeds fan, my family from Liverpool. I support the red lot, therefore I support you a lot. Yeah, go on, son. Believe the supporters are staging a protest by not turning up due to lack of investment. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Where do you live? Right now, I'm near Toronto in Canada, but I go to a uni near Vancouver on the other side of Canada. So, we'll be back in the UK in January, though. I think I'm going to go to a match while I'm over because go visit my family and stuff. What are you watching the game on? Why are you guys watching it live? But disappointed about the signings this year. Hackney's good, but Everton are never active at the beginning of the window. Like, I know I slag them off all the time about this, right? And we all do. We like to have a field day with slagging them off. But realistically, by the end of August, we'll have some people in the door. If we don't, then there's an issue, really. Bolton's next door for you lot. Shot from Sheehan, back out. Oh, Alcaraz got it. Now go on, son. Do something special. Oh, that's a nice ball for Tierna Bounce. It's actually not. I lied. It went out. Do you think we sign anyone? Yeah, I think we're going to sign Alistair Johnston. And then you're never... Guys, you don't understand the level of propaganda that you're going to hear from me if we sign Alistair Johnston. I will never, ever, ever, ever stop. Watch this, lads, on Everton TV. This is where the match is at the moment. Is Everton TV. I think if you want to get one match pass, about £5, I think, and then for the full preseason pass, I think it's like £25 or so, £20. I don't know, but it's on Everton TV. Yeah, quite organized at the back here from Bolton. What a terrible ball over the top from them. As I've said that though, good grief. Ugh. If we get to see Asnu as a wingback this season, I'd be so happy because he would excel so much in that role. I think Roll actually would excel a lot in that role as well. But I think if we have to go for anybody as a wingback, really, Alistair Johnston's going to be a good pick. Or Brooke Norton-Cuffy as well could be good. Any free stream. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one live, but should have a few more viewers as the game goes on. You're only doing one watch along. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Once we get to the regular season, then there's usually a couple thousand people. Good header out from Jake O'Brien in the box there, or from Jared Branthwaite, sorry. Yeah, I got free links to streams. Lads, take to Google. I can't tell you on here, mate. Good shoulder to shoulder from Merlin Roll. I'll get up, son. Oh, Dwight McNeil, go on, lad. Oh, goal kick. That was all right. That was all right. Good intensity we're showing in preseason, though. See, you guys thought the level of you thought the level of propaganda that I was giving for Merlin Roll was bad. Just you wait. If we sign Alistair Johnston, it'll be just as bad or even more. Back to Travers to Tarkovsky to himself, I guess, with a strange pass. Oh. Sorry, it's 10 a.m. here. 10 a.m. in Canada at the moment. Jared Branthwaite. I'm so glad to see Jared Branthwaite's fit, man. It's great news. Really, really, really good news for it. We are so much better when he's playing. If our back three is Jared and Jake and whoever else, that's a solid back three, because back three didn't work for United because their back three are slow and because Amarim's slow. Like this would work. We've got two very, very fast center backs. As I say that, Jared Branthwaite's kind of just been done there. Oh, good cutout from Harrison Armstrong there. Wow, go on, son. Keep it up. Lovely stuff, that. Let me watch to buy it off. Yeah, this is yeah, it is on Everton TV. That is the way to get it. Last matches and good luck. Always tell us where the ball is on the pitch. Helps to visualize the play. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Rolls got it on the right though. Back to Jake O'Brien. Back Jake O'Brien. I thought you thought that was a long ball. You faked me out with that too. Tarkovsky to Roll on the right. Roll up to McNeil. McNeil back to Armstrong. Back to Jake O'Brien. Fair enough. We're just kind of cycling the ball around. That's fine. Take our time. Tarkovsky to Eric Boonham, to Barry to, I think Alcaraz has slipped there. Back to Bolton, that. Commentary, mate, hope you're well. Yeah, you as well, mate. Hope you're all good. I'm glad to be back for the watch-alongs and stuff for the regular season and everything. It'll be very good. I'm very excited. Oh, hello. Bolton have just kind of got it in the low midfield now. Over to their right wing. Asnu's pressing him. He's letting him go a little bit. He's got to mark his man, I suppose. Presume we've had most of the ball like last week. You'd be surprised. Bolton have got a lot of the ball at the moment. But they're playing with a little bit of like panic and urgency. We're kind of relaxed. I wouldn't mind a bit of urgency, but I'm not mad. Asnu pressing on the left here. Good. There we go. Back to their back line. Bolton got in the midfield. Oh, almost a nice ball through. Good cut out from Gwyn in there. That was actually quite solid. Good to meet you, brother from the UK. Yeah. How are you, mate? Doing all right? Oh, good for Eric Boonham there. Another cutout pass. I tell you what, he's very good at intercepting and getting in the passing lanes. It's got to be very frustrating to play against. O'Brien to roll to Armstrong to McNeil. That's a good passing play here. If McNeil had let go of the ball, back to O'Brien, back to Tarkovsky at the back, and back to Travers at the very back. Long ball from Trafford. That's not who we have in net. That's not at all who we have in net. Yeah, Bolton have got it now. Sheehan in the midfield, back to their back line. They're just kind of cycling it around. Just a bit of passing is happening here. Just a bit of a kickabout, seems like. I don't know if any of you guys were watching the pod last night with myself and Jacob, but we both predicted Everton to get 7th this season. So I don't know if that's Stockholm syndrome or if we're losing the plot. Oh, for a while, mate, since I was young. I think it's been a while, been a minute. But I there's a couple of players that I liked when I was a kid that played there and whatnot, and then a couple more of them because my favorite player was James Rodriguez, and then even he went there as well, and I was like, oh well, now it's beyond question. Oh, into the box from Bolton. Wow, horrendous touch there. That was quite poor. Quite poor, that one. Looks like our first team starting for Everton. Bolton have 11 new players. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'm quite happy with this. I mean, I would really like us to sign another center back. Time is at 15:15 at the moment, mate. Oh, O'Brien loses it into... Oh, good save from Travers there. No can do, son. Sorry. It's on Everton TV. Good save from Travers, that, to be fair. I think Merlin Roll would be a decent wing back. I don't think it's a bad shout. I just think it would be better to have him in the midfield as an 8 or a 10, a wide 10 or something, because then we can get a proper wing back. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Corner from Bolton. It's swung in. And Trevor collects. Lovely. I'm manifesting an Adam Asnew screamer from 47 yards out here, I think. That'd be nice to watch. Jake O'Brien's running up the wing a bit here. Back to Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky to Armstrong. Armstrong into McNeil. McNeil back to O'Brien. It's good passing play. I like this one-touch stuff that we're doing. This is nice. Roll on the wing into... Oh, that was not a good pass. Where's Hayden Hackney? Is he even on the bench? I actually didn't check. I don't know. Oh, hello. Asnew into the middle. No pen. Barry's gone down in the box, but we've got nothing going on there. Nothing for it. Hackney is not on the bench. Huh. Very strange. I didn't actually realize. I thought he was. Oh, nice from Asnew there. Go on. Keep it going, lad. Lovely ball. God. Oh, go on, Adam. Asnew still got it. Still Asnew. Oh, he's lost it now. That was very good. Wow. God, he's fantastic. We need to play him. Thanks for taking the time to do Watchalong. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Hackney's still in training. Be playing in the next. Oh, it's next match. Okay, so I did think it was this match. I thought they said he was being integrated properly this match, but it must be next one. Good fight from Jared Branthwaite to get that header. Wow, fair enough. Oh, into Alcaraz. Alcaraz goes down. Going the other way. Never mind. Just kidding. Foul on us. Oh yeah, that is a foul. Glad you're doing this. Don't fancy paying to watch Everton at the moment. In fairness, Bolton long ball into the box. They've taken a bad touch there. Graham's on the bench. I'd like to see him. Yeah, I would do. Oh, do Bolton know what crosses do? Their crosses are really poor. They've got like 12 Mikalenkos throwing them in the box at the moment. It's not good. Hackney had a groin injury end of last season. Not worth risking him yet. Yeah, but I think from what I've seen, he's recovered because he's fully in training at the moment. And it's preseason. It's not a Premier League game. It'd be good to give him some minutes. If he was even on the bench, it'd be nice to see him play a bit. But I agree, not worth risking him by any means. They might not play as he's a new player and don't want getting him injured. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Is Dibbling on the bench? I actually don't think he is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he is. Yeah, Dibbling's not on the bench. I don't know what he has to do to get a game. I've kind of given up on this. I personally think really good ball from Bolton there. So never mind, Arsenal Armstrong's picked it up. Yeah, so I think really Dibbling, I don't know. People are saying, he's got 400 minutes last season. He didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, he's being thrown in the last 5 minutes of a match. Like, he's not going to get the chance to get into the game properly and do anything. Let's see. Brazilian key. Blind. True. Brazilian, yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on. Watching this as a Bolton fan, want to get the perspective of what teams are clearly better than us think of us. Wouldn't say we're clearly better than you, lad. I got to be honest. So far in this game, you guys are looking pretty good. Oh, hello, Bolton. I've got now on the wing. Hello. Ball in the box. Big man Tarkovsky. I've never said a bad word about you. Lovely header. Integrated the name. See him next preseason. Probably. Oh, from down under. How are you, mate? Good to see Branthwaite. I agree. Very good to see Branthwaite. I'm a big fan of that. Dibbling is injured, felt some strain in training. Was he? I didn't even see that. Where have you heard that? Or might I missed it? If that's the case, it's good that he's sitting out then. It's very, very good news. I wish I wanted Bowen. Oliver wants to leave. We're not getting Bowen. Bowen signed a new contract, I think, at West Ham. And also he's Danny Dyer's son-in-law. I don't think he's leaving. And also we don't want him. Illiman doesn't want to leave, but his agent is trying to put a release clause in, from what I'm understanding. That's what I've heard, at least. Lovely tackle from Adam Asnu. Great shielding. My God. Good lad. God, he is fantastic. How did we not play him last season? If any of you are watching this, look at this step. He gets the ball, shields him all the way around the ball on the other side, and still stays up. He doesn't go down at any point during that. No dive. That's exactly what you need from a wingback. That's fantastic. Oh, nice pass from Barry there. McNeil's gone down, and see, that's what you don't need from a wingback who dives when there's no foul. Good tackle from Tarkovsky. Eric Boonham out to roll. Asnapoli starting left back, left wing back. He's class. Dibbling's picked up a knock. Yeah, some strain or something like that. That's fine. He'll be back soon. He's like 20. Branthwaite out to Asnu. Go on, Asnu. You got space, lad. Keep it up. Back to Branthwaite. Branthwaite to Barry. Barry to Branthwaite. Sign of right back, left back for it's only been 5 years. I think it's been 6. But yes, we looked at Gueladue, which probably isn't going to happen. Nice move from Harrison Armstrong there. Sorry. Eric Boonham. Oh, good turn. Asnu now. Hello. On the wing for Barry. Not sure why he's over there. Oh, Barry. Trivella into the box. I didn't know he had that in his locker. Yeah, but sorry. Anything on the right back, left back for Everton? Left back, no. Spence looked like it might happen, but then Inter Milan got interested, which means Tottenham's not going to sell him to us. And then the other one that we're looking at right now is Alistair Johnston, which would be very good, I think, for us, despite the fact that people have written him off already. Oh, good save. It was a nice ball into the box, Somebody should have gotten on the end of that. Ask him why he wants his ideal right back. It is kind of crazy. It is a bit ridiculous, really, this whole ideal right back thing. It's a very, very tired narrative. You know, it's a bit silly saying this whole, oh, we're waiting for the ideal right back. Like, lads, it's been 5 years. Just sign a right back. Oh, cross into the box, parried by the keeper. Go on, Eric Gwyn, hit it. Go on, Tim. Oh, he's taking too much time here. Terrible ball out wide. Bolton on the counter. Lovely tackle from Harrison Armstrong. Back out on the right wing for Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil, he's got Alcaraz on the inside. Oh, Armstrong back to McNeil. McNeil to Alcaraz. Alcaraz cuts inside his man. Goes down just outside the box. Out to McNeil again. McNeil does truly something with the ball there. Interesting. Back to Branthwaite. Yeah, isn't it nice that the hydration breaks? Oh, ball over the top, and it's gone to the keeper. Got it on my Fire Stick under preseason friendlies. Didn't start at 3, came on at 3:15. Hey, if it's on the telly, it's on the telly, innit? It's gonna be so nice doing these at normal times in the second half of the season for me, because obviously when I do it at my main setup, on the west coast of Canada, so matches are at like 7 in the morning, and you know who've gone out the night previous or something is difficult. But well, I've got my second term this year is an exchange one in Barcelona, so I'll be on good time zones to watch the matches. Oh, down the wing, good, well cut out by Jake O'Brien. Wow, good man. Goal kick, surely that. It's a throw in, actually. Okay, that's couldn't have really gotten that one more wrong. Actually, goal kick for Everton, and it's a throw in for Bolton. I don't know how I could have gotten that one more incorrect. Dwight McNeil to roll. Roll is kind of cutting inside. Oh, go on, son. Nice run there. Oh, ref's got to stop play for that one. He's been done in the head there, I think. That's a tough one. Roll's kind of finished his run, and he's ran into the defender, and he's been done in the head. Asnu's also just taken the ball to the head as well. Fair enough. But Roll took like a shoulder to the head there. That would have hurt. Is he still down? Oh, bless him. Oh. Bolton defender just like dropped a shoulder into him. That's terrible. Oh, really, it was Roll ran into him, but that's just unfortunate. Ball over the top to nobody there. When will the owners and the committee get tired of my stubborn back? I think this season. Quite honestly, I think if he doesn't get Europe, like if he chokes it again like he did last season, I think he probably gets sacked. Just tuned in. What am I watching? McSlug, no. Hackney, Dibbling, not even in the squad. So from what I hear, Dibbling has a muscle strain. Hackney is also dealing with something at the moment. McNeil, I don't know why he's playing, but it's fine. I think that's probably why, but without context, yeah, I'd be annoyed too. Why is McNeil playing? Couldn't tell you. Oh, hello. Nice one over the top there. Keeper's got it. Actually, you know why McNeil's playing? It's because Njai isn't back, and the others have injuries and such, and we need Roll at right back at the moment. Oh, great touch there. Branthwaite's kind of blocking him off on the wing. Lovely tackle from Jared Branthwaite. That, and Asnu's chiming in as well there. Lovely stuff. Ball into the box, and it's missed. All good. McNeil in the shop window. I think this is also very possibly true. I think this is possible. Everton TV, mate. How's Alcaraz doing? Actually, he's not doing bad. I don't think he's as good as like a starter right now. He's only 23, bless him, but he's good as like a wild card. You know, you throw him in the 68th minute, and he'll just start doing things. Very high energy, very unpredictable, kind of positionless. It's good. Hackney barely played in the playoff final season from the start. I think this is also probably a contributing factor. You gonna do a live video on Idrissa leaving? We addressed it yesterday in the pod. I don't know. I'm not going to do a full video on it. Somebody probably will. But fantastic servant. Came back from playing with Neymar and Messi to play with, us when we finish 16th. So, as far as I'm concerned, what a guy. And now he's going to Saudi to get his bag, which, go on, son. Oh, that could have been a nice touch from Harrison Armstrong, that, to be honest. Bolton have got it on the wing here. He's double marked. Rolls got it. What was the call for? Oh, throw into Bolton. Okay. Okay, the camera's just showing me the ref. That's not helpful. Marty Brenda has one leg. She's 80. More gumption than Mick Slug. He isn't playing in the shop window. Moyes rates him. I really don't think Moyes rates him after the end of last season, but maybe. He hasn't been terrible in this game. His ball retention is good. He's just not good at actually progressing it. And he's a very one-dimensional player, which is the issue I have. Too predictable. Roll on the wing here. Well, there you go. There you go. And McNeil is going backwards again. See, this is the issue. McNeil is the wide attacking midfielder. Oh, well, into Barry. It's not gone anywhere. Yeah, so it's a back three with two wing backs. It's a back three, and then Roll and Asnu are the wing backs. Then we've got a double pivot of Armstrong and Eric Bunham, and then two kind of wide attacking midfielders of Alcaraz and McNeil. And then we've got Barry up front. So I actually don't mind this. I think this would be a decent formation to use in the Prem. Just because back threes work when you've got pacey center backs. And we do have two pacey center backs, and we also have James Tarkovsky. So, could be good. Bolton look all right, though. Because I don't think we look inherently bad. They're just very organized at the moment. We're making a lot of good tackles. Our ball retention is very good. I actually think Bolton are just playing quite well. This is true. I will be doing them all season. Don't you worry. Plenty more and such. You'll get to watch me lose the plot when we concede a last-minute winner to Sunderland or Hull. That was very good from Barry to keep control of the ball there. Fair enough. On the outside of the box, out to Tim Eric Bunham. Lay it off, lad. Yeah, Tim Eric Bunham to Alcaraz. Surprised Alcaraz hasn't hit it from there. He usually would. Branthwaite out to Asnu. Go on, Asnu. Take your man on. Back to Branthwaite. Branthwaite into Eric Bunham. Eric Bunham. Oh, actually, good recovery there. Wow. Harrison Armstrong. Yeah, no, that's not Harrison Armstrong. I'm just kidding. Just going to blurry a bit. Out to McNeil. McNeil crosses it into the box. Barry's up. And it's gone wide. Guys, what do we think so far of Adam Asnu playing in this game? Because he looks electric, I think. There's 245 views. I'd love to hear some opinions. Best part of the watch along is just speaking with everybody about what's going on and such. But this is quite a good performance from Adam Asnu. A lot of our preseason focus has been on organized defending, so I suppose if it becomes a frustration, then for you, then what we were doing in training is working. That's a good point, actually. But I'm a big fan of Roland Asnu's wingback. Yeah, Roland Asnu's wingback is good. Don't like us playing in all blue. We look like Wimbledon. Oh, hello, Barry. It's gone in. That was a very quick little play there. I didn't even get to see that one. Barry's... Oh, it's offside, is it? Oh, it was a nice low cross into the mixer there. That was quite good, actually, from Barry to get on the end of that. Offside, though. See, again, Alcaraz out to Roll on the overlap. He's overlapping. This is brand new for Everton fans. It is offside, but it was good. Sorry, what did you say here? Sorry, look like Wimbledon, white shirts, white socks. We haven't really. We've got blue. Yeah, I feel like white shirts and socks would be decent. I don't mind it. I don't mind the all blue. I think it looks okay. Looks better than Chelsea's kit. I'll tell you that much. We've got the best all blue kit going on right now. Start him over Miko. Mate, absolute. Start him anywhere he wants. He's fantastic. Phil Asnu's pace, good for a left bit. Yeah, but he likes to play forward a lot. I'm happy with him as an attacking fullback. It's very, very good. If you leave it till the last day of the transfer window to do business, if we'll expect us to be at the bottom of the table after a few games. If we play like this, I doubt it. We look I understand it's Bolton, but Bolton are playing very well right now. Let's give them their flowers. We look very good. Good Moyes has started him again after the festival. Yeah, absolutely. He's very, very good. I've been harping on this for an entire 12 months now. He is an incredible footballer, and he needs to get minutes. That is a foul on Dwight McNeil. Got a free kick just past the halfway line. Does it look like... Bolton have good manager Schumacher will do well this season. Is that who their manager is? I actually didn't even know that. Does it look like there'll be 2+ goals in this game or not? Yeah, probably for us. They haven't really done a whole lot, but we've been testing them a bit. But we're not playing with a whole lot of... That's going to be a yellow, surely. Oh, no, it's just a free kick. Eric Gwyn rash challenge, that one. Everton have always played in all blue away from home. We definitely have not actually done that, but, sure. Pickford performance for England in the World Cup. He's not playing today. Mark Travers is. None of the international fellas are back yet, but foul for Merlin Roll. I thought Pickford was very good. I thought he was fantastic at the World Cup. I think he was at fault for the goal against DR Congo. He shifted his weight a little incorrectly. I don't really agree with him being at fault for the Enzo goal. There was about 3 people blocking his view. He couldn't really do a whole lot there. He's not watching the game from the television broadcast, so that's a foul. Oh, no, it's not. Playing advantage. Alcaraz out to Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil almost lost the ball. He's all good so far. Down to Jake O'Brien. James Tarkovsky at the back. I like this back three. I like this back three a lot. Also, there was one that I wanted to address on here that somebody said. This. I really need us to do our transfer business a little earlier. I think we need to sign Alistair Johnston, although I don't really mind Merlin Roll at right wing back. Oh, Bolton coming forward here. Good ball over. Asnu's covered it off. Oh, Eric Boonham's won it back. Here we go. Now we're moving. Problem for me is that we lost our best player thanks to the joy of the loan system, where whoever won't replace that. I doubt it. I think we're getting Jack Grealish back, but stay up in the championship. This is not take it as a win. Oh, sorry, you're talking about Bolton. my mistake. I think you'll stay up. If you play like this, you'll stay up. You guys are playing very well at the moment. Who was your best player that was a loan deal? Need to see players getting goals. 4 against Dundee, but they were gifts. Midfielders and wingers need goals. Yeah, I mean, Harvey Foster scored in the Dundee game. I'd like to see him in the first team, actually. He had quite a good performance, I thought, even if they were against Dundee, who are, truly one of the football teams of all time. But Dundee are playing out from the back at the moment a bit. That was out. Yeah, there you go. Throw in for Everton. They were gifts. Their keeper was our best player. That's a fact, really. Just realized O'Brien plays at right back. What a shame. He is not. He's playing at center back right now. I thought that too, but we're okay. He's playing right center back. We have 3 center backs and 2 wing backs at the moment, so he is playing center back. Jake O'Brien playing as a wide center back is fine, though, because he has the skill set now to be playing, like doing right back things, but he is a center back, so now he's got kind of that whole thing going for him to play right center back and play wide back. Oh my goodness. Oh, not a good ball through that. Mario Cozier Dewberry got him on loan from Brighton. He was insane. Oh, fair enough. Didn't know anything about him. Is Everton doing good? I've got 800 on them to win. Have you? Well, I sure hope they start to play, because fair enough. They are doing good, Bolton are very organized at the back. We don't have a whole lot of urgency. I think we're just trying things. I'm happy with our midfield performance. Harrison Armstrong is very, 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 very good. Good right back, a winger if Grealish doesn't come back, and a CDM seem to be priorities. We don't need another CDM. We have CDMs. We're fine there. We have people that can play CDM. What we need is a center back and a left back and a right back. If we get a right back, I think that'll calm fans down. Yeah, we need a right back, left back, center back, and then Jack Grealish back on loan. I think that's the priority of my. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. But oh bless you, thank you. Any of our players having shots from outside the box? I think that's where we lack no one having a go. Yeah, I'm surprised. Alcaraz usually loves to take a shot from a different postal code, but he's not interested today. So I got Everton's traditional away strip with amber shirts and royal blue shorts, amber socks. Everton always played away in blue. True. This guy knows a thing or two. The Links boys, Everton TV. Always like Moyes, but with O'Brien at right back. Hold on, what's just happened there? I've looked away for 2 seconds and we've had a long ball into the box. Didn't come to anything, but still. Oh, Asnu's been done there. Yikes. Always like Moyes. O'Brien at right back started hitting a bit more each match he does that. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad he's playing centre back here. Garner having an operation, he won't be sold. Made up. Yeah, no, it's very good actually, but it was just a minor thing, I think, with his groin. It was a successful surgery today, so all good. Everton TV. Don't underestimate the loss of Gay needs replacing ASAP. We kind of have replaced him. Hayden Hackney is another progressive 8 that is happy to go out and just tackle things. So I think we've actually done a decent job of replacing him. A lot of people are underrating Hackney. United wanted him. And they do sign good midfielders, aside from Manuel Ugarte. Fantastic shielding there from Jared Branthwaite. Wow, good lad. Need a right back, I agree. 6 minutes to halftime plus added time, which I don't think will be very much. Everton need 2 good forwards. Barry is awful. Beto's not much better. Beto's very good. I'll die on this hill. Beto is quite good. We play a system where the striker is very isolated, and we really don't have a lot of people that are capable of taking on their man. So Beto has to do a lot of hold-up play and has to kind of pull a rabbit out of a hat a lot of the time. And I think he did most of the chances he was given. I want to give him the reins for a season and maybe give some more time for Barry to get better. But Barry is currently still walking. So that was my biggest problem with him. He does that all the time where he just walks around. So terrible from Bolton there. Good grief. Had a nice run down the wing, but they got boxed out very quickly. Just gotten in too easy there. Asnu's kept pace with him. He didn't really have a shot. Either way, it's not terrible. I am enjoying Asnu at wingback. I feel as though that probably should have been Jared Branthwaite, not Asnu on that one, but that's okay. Alcaraz through to Barry. Barry's not running. Okay, just kidding. You an Everton fan? No. I do the watch-alongs because I'm a Liverpool fan. We play very negative tactics with our strikers, regardless how much we spend. It won't work. It's true. You could stick Erling Haaland up top in this system, and he probably score single-digit goals. At the end of the day, we don't play a striker complementary system. I think this 3 at the back with wingbacks would start to allow our striker to have some more outlets because he has the 2 wide midfielders, potentially a DM that's going to be freed up, and both wide wingbacks. So I feel like Barry and Beto will get much more supply this season. Completely sick what's going on at RB. Yeah. I think we just need to... Oh, nice ball there. Sorry. Dwight McNeil into Merlin Roll. Lovely overlap from Merlin Roll. Again, he's fantastic at this overlapping. Low cross into the box. Not so much. Dwight McNeil. Cross in. Barry's missed it. Brilliant. Great from Branthwaite there. Asnu outside on the wing here. Cuts inside. Oh, he's just been thrown to the ground. Oh, no, it's gone the other way. Completely sick. Yeah, Clues Club. I mean, I think we just need to sign what's his name? Alistair Johnson. Let's get right back. Do you think not having a realistically it's probably the reason that we're not scoring enough is because we didn't have overlapping fullbacks. So if we get a proper fullback, then we'll do better. Also, it means Jake O'Brien doesn't have to play right back and instead plays center back. And if he plays center back, it means James Tarkowski isn't the only other center back aside from, Michael Keane and Jared Branthwaite. So that's anybody knows that. I'm just sick, mate. I'm just sick. No, nose isn't even runny. It's just like stuffed. Hayden Hackney's a great signing, but Gay was a world-class player, Champions League experience, proper winner. Yeah, he was in the Champions League final, wasn't he? Need an older in my experience, but yeah, I mean, Dewsbury Hall is also an 8. So if we play 2 8s, I mean, you've got Dewsbury Hall, who's kind of captain material, and Hackney, which is fine with me. What are your thoughts on Bellanova? I actually don't mind him. I don't think we're going to get him. Lovely turn from Barry there. Fair enough, lad. Good tackle. Give it into Asnu. Asnu's in the box. Cross, and no one is there. Okay, that's not optimal. No creativity on the pitch. Nikitiation. George Asnu much better than Mikolenko. Yeah, so this is the issue, right? If you don't have overlapping fullbacks in the Premier League, you don't give your striker outlets because the defense only has to mark wingers. So when we have overlapping fullbacks like Asnu and Roll, then you have your 2 essentially wingers or wide midfielders in this setup, and both overlaps. And then they've got so many more outlets to cover that it frees up your striker. Who else you brought? Yeah, go on, Adam. Good man. Hackney, I think he's got a knock or something, recovering from something at the moment. He's not integrated quite yet, so he's not on the bench. Oh. Good run from Barry there to get the ball up. Fair enough. That was good. Barry's running up now. Into Harrison Armstrong. Harrison Armstrong to Barry. Barry's put it straight at the keeper, unfortunately. Oh, that's brutal. What made you support Everton? There were a couple of players I liked there when I was younger. Some of my family liked them and such. And then cherry on top was a couple of my favorite players going there as well. Was like James Rodriguez, and I was like, oh, I was already supporting them by the time James got there, and then he was there, and I was like, oh, I gotta get fully invested now in it. But yeah, when I was a kid, James Rodriguez was my favorite player, so he came there, and it was like, oh, icing on the cake. Do you think Alcaraz is a keeper? So I like him as a role player. I think you sub him in with 20 minutes left, and he's kind of a wild card with a lot of energy. So I don't mind. I don't mind that at all, really. But the thing is, like, you know, there's a lot of things that he doesn't do well enough, I think. But he's a good wild card option. I don't mind him off the bench. I thought he was very good. Not last season. The season before that, I thought he was very good. Watching Everton for over 50 years, and Barry's one of the worst players I've ever seen. Hard to disagree. A lot of people think he's going to get better I think he's going to get better this season, but the issue that I have with him is not the fact that he cannot score a goal, although that doesn't help. It's the fact that he just doesn't run. There's no urgency. There's no urgency. He comes off the bench in the 75th minute, and by the 77th, he's walking already. With Beto, he might not be the most clinical guy in the world, but the guy will run the whole match and just go at it, Oh my goodness. Any links? We've got a couple at the moment, to be fair. We've got Alistair Johnson at right back, and then obviously we did have Gwyn Due and what's his face? Jed Spence, and also Brooke Norton-Cuffy as well. And there's been a couple updates on that, but I don't think we're going to get any of them, bar maybe Johnston or maybe Brooke Norton-Cuffy. But in terms of other links, I really, really, really hope we get linked with a center back. I think we need some center back depth. I really, really think that's. I think Michael Keane is a good choice for fourth choice center back, but I really, truly think that we need a better third choice center back than James Tarkowski. I'm not American, but who do you think will win? I really hope for the fella that put 800 on Everton that Everton win. And also, it won't look good for us if we don't win, especially because a lot of them are having good performances today. A lot of the lads are having good, like Armstrong and Asnu and Branthwaite and O'Brien have been very good. I thought, and Roll's been very good as well. But there's nothing happening from Dwight McNeil and Barry. I think when Beto comes on, I think we'll probably be sorted. Agree. I've never been more concerned about a player than we saw Barry come on Merseyside Derby and look not arsed. I agree. Sorry. I agree. He didn't look arsed at all. Very, very disappointing. And it's just very frustrating. Lucky to beat these. I think it's a lot of individual performances that are quite good at the moment. I think Asnu and Roll are doing a lot of heavy lifting at wing back at the moment. I have to be completely honest with you. It's a little worrying to see how much of an effect they're having and are, because we've got wide attacking midfielders. I understand that it's a new system and they're not used to it. Barry has been not very good so far. And, like Alcaraz has been okay. Dwight McNeil has not been very good. Bolton are no mugs. I agree. Feel free to not bring Beto on. Would appreciate the rest of the preseason. Yeah, I'd love it if we brought Beto on. Sorry for you lot that are Bolton fans, though. Unfortunate. What system is it? So basically, right now we're trying 3 at the back with 2 wing backs. So our back 3 is Branthwaite, Tarkovsky, and O'Brien, and then we've got wing backs of Roll and Asnu, a double pivot of Eric Boonham and Armstrong, and then 2 wide attacking midfielders that are kind of half wingers of Alcaraz and McNeil, and then Barry up top. It's a very, 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 very different system than what we're used to, but I don't mind it at all. Too good for us. We have no decent players up front. So this is the thing that I disagree with when people say this. I think we need somebody other than Barry because I don't think he can finish, and I don't think he has any urgency. But Beto, I think, is very good. I think he's very underrated because it just doesn't. He doesn't get a lot of help, and his hold-up play is very good. I don't think it's fair to blame a lot on him. He misses a couple shots here and there, but he works very hard. He's got a very, very high work rate and a lot of stamina, and he's a really, really frustrating player for defenders to play against. So if we start playing a system where we've got overlapping wingbacks that are happy to put crosses in, so not Mikolenko and O'Brien, and we've got, for example, Roll and Asnu, really, that are doing this overlap consistently like they are right now. If we have that going on, we're sorted. He'll have so much more supply. Don't say that. It does not. The relegation back, guys, we are not worse than Hull. We are not worse than Coventry. We are not worse than Ipswich. And we're also not worse than Fulham are getting relegated. Bookmark it right now. Fulham are going down. That team is so wishy-washy, and they're losing all their players. I agree. Preseason, I'm not worried either. There you go. What position do you think are most important to design? It's a good question. Back 5 against Bolton. It's not a back 5. It's a back 3 with 2 wing backs, and the wing backs aren't really doing a whole lot of defending. So back 3 against Bolton. 4 weeks till the Prem starts. True. I'm very excited. Where are the Freakins? We haven't seen them. They're happy to let Moyes take the flak. How about backing him in the transfer window? Backing him in the transfer window probably means signing John Stones and Conor Gallagher. So I'm all right without that. Why not play a 3-4-3? I prefer the system that we're playing right now to a 3-4-3. I think a 3-4-3 is very flat and it's very predictable. And we also don't have out-and-out wingers because our wingers like to cut inside. So playing the way that we're playing right now is essentially a 3-4-2-1 it's better for the way that we want to play, right? We've got our back 3, a double pivot, 2 wing backs that overlap, 2 half wingers that are just kind of cutting inside. It's quite good, I think. All of them except the keeper. Oh, that's brutal. Beto isn't the most consistent, but once he gets a goal, he can't stop scoring for a while. It's true. I agree. I also think he's going to have a good season here because it's just you look at other top strikers, and it's not about the fact that they're so clinical in front of goal in the Prem. It's because they have so much supply that they just end up scoring a lot. Beto missed a half full last match. That's true. I mean, I agree. I would still take him over Barry. It's 4 teams with 5th worst, hence the relegation battle. We're not the 5th worst. If we play this system and we have everybody fit, we're gonna finish top half. like nailed on. Guys, the teams did not get better from last season. Last season, the Prem was not very good, and the other teams have not gotten that much better. Bar like maybe Bournemouth. But like the teams below us have not really improved. The teams above us have got like Europe, and they're going to be stretched thin. I was speaking about this with Jacob on the pod yesterday. Guys, Sunderland are going to be like, they're going to be having a difficult time. They don't have the depth. Moyes formations always end up being 4-5-1 anyways. Not really. It's not a 4-5-1. We're playing 3 at the back at the moment, so that's, I hope we end up staying with that. But I agree, last season it always ended up being that. Why are we not signing marquee players? We have no money, I think. I don't know. Roy's a midfielder. He's not going to worry anybody. No, he can play as a 10, an 8, not really as a 6, but kind of as a progressive 6, right wing and right wing back. He's able to play all those positions. He's not able to play as a right back, but he's fully able to play all those positions. He was very good as a defensive right winger last season when he played for us. So I don't really understand that argument. Hope Tottenham get relegated next season. Found about Man City and they're 115. Yeah, if Man City aren't playing in the National League South next season, then sack it all off. Worst center in football history: Barry, McNeil, Alcaraz, negative, Neanderthal, Scottish. I mean, yeah, fair enough. We had the opportunity to do that last season, and we bottled it. That is true. We could have sent them down. Charlie hasn't shined as a winger in any game he's played. Yeah, he's not playing as a winger right now. He's kind of an attacking midfielder, half winger type thing, which is usually what he's good at. But I don't think he's good as a starting midfielder right now. I just think he's good as a wild card, like super sub type thing. Spurs have spent going on 300 million. Yeah, no, they're going to be good this season now. They've spent 200 million on a new double pivot, which is ridiculous, by the way. But should Basile never get a better opportunity? I disagree. I think this season is actually going to be an easier opportunity because not only do we have a couple things fixed, I would have agreed with you. Last season I said that I think that was our chance, but I've seen the Prem this season, aside from the fact that we're going to give Hull their first win, I think we'll be competitive. I think we'll get Europe. I think we might just about get Europe. If we don't, I think Moyes gets sacked. Because I think we have a squad that in a system like a 3-4-2-1 can get Europe. I think we can get it. Can't believe I can't watch this. My favorite blue money. Yeah, it is a bit shocking. I did see that. I don't know why that's the case, but very frustrating, I can imagine. We're supposed to be winning. I mean, yeah, we are. I'm not really that interested in the fact that we're not like 4-0 up right now. It's a brand new system that these players have never played before. I think they're just holy voice crack. They're just learning the system. Like, we're not playing with a whole lot of urgency. We're just learning how the system works. This is just not true. 2 seasons ago, he was great for us in the Prem. So, first time I know we 100% right. No. Well, we're speaking to Alistair Johnston. I think we will be getting a right back. We are a decent team. I don't know. I don't understand this argument. This argument is all the time. We absolutely have a decent squad. Branthwaite is class. Jacob Ryan is class. Asnu is fantastic. Armstrong is a great prospect. Merlin Roll is so underrated. Beto is also, I think, underrated, but I understand why people don't like him playing and whatnot. Yeah, I think we really screwed the pooch last season, but I think we have another chance. 2 hopes, Bob Hope and no hope. Yeah, I mean, listen, we can say whatever we want, but I'm looking at the squads of the teams that are allegedly going to be scrapping us, and they don't if they're playing in Europe, they don't have the depth. If they're not playing in Europe, they haven't gotten better since last season. So unless we like completely fold like we did at the end of last season, I think we're going to be having a scrap for Europe. You don't actually go. It made us good last season. Jack Lears, Ghana, Jarrett, and KDH. Yeah, but we also were not playing some of our good players. We were playing a good center back as a right back. One of our center backs was injured. We were playing Mikolenko at left back over Asnu. Like, we just did whatever like the least helpful thing was. Preseason friendly means nothing from S Downs, but yeah, fair enough. I think this is true. I honestly think that this is just a way for us to learn this new tactic. And if Moyes wants to actually play this tactic, then that's fantastic. Is Bolton good? They're in the championship. They're not a bunch of mugs, like, what is massive clubs finish? See, this is a good point, right? I mean, Brighton have a very good recruitment model, and so do Bournemouth. Brentford, I don't know how they finished above us. Actually, I do know. They happen to have a good season, and we were like 6th in January, and then we just fell off. So, and it was because at the end of games we ran out of gas. We didn't have the squad depth, we didn't have the rotation, we didn't have the tactics. So I think if we play a better system, I think these problems can be fixed, and I think we can get Europe. That's just my opinion. This is because Dibbling has a knock and he's not playing. Moyes killed Alcaraz's talent, tried to turn him into any talent into a I guess. What part of Canada are you watching from? I'm in Toronto right now, and soon, within the next month or so, I'll be back in British Columbia. Hold on a second here, sorry. Gotta fix something ever so quickly. This is not working at all for me. Hold on, I'm gonna need to just gotta grab a charger very quickly for this laptop here. Hold on, give me 1 second, lads. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that now. So excited to get my proper setup back. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with a slightly darker me for the next little bit, but I'm sure you'll survive. Yeah, I'm in Toronto right now. Once I get back to my proper setup, it'll be better. But hopefully that's sooner rather than later. Be about a month. Asney might actually become a nailed on starter. This type of formation, I agree, he's been very good. Vinny Jr. to Arsenal, I have not seen that. It's very possible, to be fair. Vinny does like to, cry until he gets his way, so it's very possible. He's annoyed about Real. Alcaraz is a good player, progressive, takes the ball forward, shoots a lot where most of our players don't, capable of scoring goals. I agree. This is very true. But Alcaraz isn't an 8. Dewsbury Hall is an 8, but he's playing in a 10 over Alcaraz. But I still think Merlin Roll is the best 10 we have, but natural 10. We're not challenging for Europe. Mayo Smith Barry ahead in the Sand squad isn't good enough. I just personally disagree. I think we had a chance to do it last season, and I think we didn't because we just ran out of gas at the end of matches. Like it is like factual information that we were 6th in January. All we had to do was do the same set of results to the end of the season. We would have been fine. Like we would have gotten Europe if we just like didn't lose to West Ham and like a couple other things went our way. So I disagree. KDH is better deep lying. This guy knows ball. This guy knows a thing or two. Yeah, he's very good deep lying, I think. Saying we could play Gardner and KDH and Alcaraz at the 10. Possible. Dibbling is a knock. Yes. Sorry, I'm going through these quickly as the second half is about to start. Branthwaite this season might be right. I think so too. I think that was a big issue is our defense was very shaky at the tail end of last season, and Branthwaite was a big problem because when we have Jake O'Brien playing at right back, you have no overlaps, which means no outlets for the striker. When you have Mikolenko playing on the left, it's the same issue. And then when you have no Jake O'Brien at center back and you've got Tarkovsky and that, we leak goals, right? 8 individual errors in 8 games leading to a goal. That was what caused us to knock out Europe because we were on track to get it. Talking absolute rubbish. Merlin Roll isn't the wingback, even though he can do the odd job. Yeah, he's a natural 10, but he's very versatile, and he's currently doing absolutely fine as a as a right wing back. So I'd prefer us to get Alistair Johnston, but I think Merlin Rowe's doing a fine job at the moment. Although, yeah, Keenan Gisbury Hall is on now, so we're all sorted. What website do you watch on? Everton TV. Training is working good. Don't get injured in training. True. KDH Garner O'Brien is center back. I disagree with this. Might have to skip a couple of these. Just Tierno Barry's in the box here. Okay, he's passed the ball to their goalkeeper, like on the side of the net. Very strange one, that. We should have a look at the subs just to make sure I got everything going on. Emperor Palpatine in the lighting. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Unlimited power. What's the subs? They haven't come up yet. Okay, fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Just as I look at my post. Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. You're my 10th at best. Negative Nelly. We don't want to hear it. Do you even need a 10? We've got Raw. We've got O'Brien. Barry's just been thrown over. Good grief. Bolton on the attack here. Down the side a little bit. It's not too bad. I got to be honest. Bolton are playing very well. I don't know why we're sitting deep here, though. This is incredibly strange. Fantastic save from Tom King. What a guy. Big Tom King. Let's say we don't run out of gas next season, same squad. It's very possible, but I think it won't happen if we start playing with a different setup. Right? We don't leak as many goals in that situation. So Tom King's come on. Kino's come on as well. Mikolenko has also come on. So no more Asnu, unfortunately. Dewsbury Hall's come on as well. Oh, that's a good from Jake there. Good header. Tyreek George is on the pitch as well, which is fantastic. Europe, do me a favor. Negative Nelly. I gotta be honest, these ones won't, guys. I've been piling on the bandwagon on the joke too, but they won't. These are not, unless Hull have an insane transfer window like they're trying to have. They won't. Sunderland will finish below us this season too. Europe will not happen. Make a bet. So confident I am. Boo. They're all negative. Took the bait for unmagical Merlin. He was literally one of our best players at the end of last season. I don't know what you're talking about. Moyes loves Miko. He really does. What are the subs? Get the list for you here. I will get the list. Tom King, Michael Keane, Mikolenko, Dewsbury Hall, and Tyreek George. Oh, John's got them here as well. Including midfielders, attacking midfielders, we have loads and not many wing players. Players getting played out of position have to be. Yeah, I agree. It's a very big issue at the moment, is this playing players out of position, but I don't mind the whole, oh my goodness, my broadcast is just shut off. That's really fantastic stuff. You got the CB pairing of Burnley 10 years ago. Yeah, that is very true. As unfortunate as that is, that's an incredibly good point. Happy with the back three, Miko on. Yeah. I don't know. It's not progress. It's not. It isn't. It really, truly isn't. But I think they're just sorting this out here. Won't get you 15 goals. I mean, they did last season, and that was a season where they were particularly bad. So, don't like Miko, KDH, love Tyreek. Let's start. Yeah. Yeah, guys, just remember this is preseason. We're trying out like new things. I mean, we're playing with a back four now, so we're back to hell. Jake O'Brien at right back to doom and despair. But back three was fun while it lasted. Hopefully, we do that in the regular season instead of playing the deadest back four. Good from roll there. Dewsbury Hall out to nice turn. Dewsbury Hall to Tyreek George. Tyreek George to Tierno Barry. Tierno Barry loses possession in the midfield. Right. True. Nobody gets onto the Friedkins. What are their plans for the club? I've seen people just saying that they think that it's just going to be a feeder club for Roma, which is just not true. But, is what it is. Fair play, mate. Don't know you, but you're doing a good job. Great for the form. Yeah, I enjoy doing it, The light being here was nice, but that can't work at the moment. Oh, hello. Good tackle from Dewsbury Hall. Good distribution from Merlin Roll. Here we go. Tyreek George out on the wing. Oh, good grief. Mikalenko floated ball over to Tierno Barry. Tierno Barry has, I think, lost the ball again. Okay. Sub on Beto, please. Can't see the game. Still pretty crap going forward. Yeah, we're not really getting in the box at the moment. We've gone back to playing a back four. I don't really know why. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping at one point, which was a silly thing to hope. I was really hoping that with the links that TFG had to Jose Mourinho when he was out of a job last season, that he might want to come to the Hill easy. But Bolton forward now, ball in, good from Michael Keane. That has Dan Friedkin ever been to the L Dickinson watches? I don't know. Keno scores the winner. True. Where you been all season? I did these last season as well. I joined Toffee Blues like from February onwards, or something like that, March onwards. So I was doing them last season, but I'll be doing them again this season. So we also do the late night live podcast with Jacob Ritchie and Forrest. So that's a good one as well. Is McNeil playing on the right side now with Jacob Ryan behind him? Yes, he is. It's truly the right side of doom and sadness. Why have the Freakins not been to a home game? Why do they communicate with the support with not backing the manager? They do back the manager. They haven't sacked him. McNeil's into the box, lose possession. He's got it back. Out to Roll. I thought Roll was going to hit that first time. That would have been nice. Squad is so threadbare, lacking in quality is frightening. TFG pull their finger out, be in a relegation. But we're not, guys. We're not going to be in a relegation battle. The league is a lot worse than you guys seem to think it is. I promise you, we're not going to be a relegation scrap. The rest of this league is like farmer league right now. Good header from Jacob Ryan. That Tarkovsky to McNeil. McNeil is. Oh, we've got Beto coming on. Thank God. Beto's on. Sorry. Thank God. It's brilliant. I didn't even notice that actually. Barry's leg is too long for Smallfield. He's hopeless. Do you know we actually call it Toffees because we suck? I don't understand that one, mate. Taggy and Lapierre, we keep it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks, mate. Freakins don't come to HDS. Moyes have benched them. Who do I think will win this year? I think City are going to win. Maresca's a good manager. Anderson Rodri is a disgusting double pivot. And Saliba's injured, so I think Arsenal are going to struggle. Oh, Tyreek George. Here we go into the mixer. Save. Can't cope with another season. O'Brien at right back. Has to drop Tarkovsky, get a bloody right back. I agree. I don't mind Merlin Roll at right wing back if we play a back three, but it's brutal. Last season, Everton were 6th at winning the ball in the final third, 14th in goals per game. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's just because we don't have the supply. Once we get the ball there, we have no supply. It's preseason Toffees, I think. I agree. Thank you. We're not done signing. Everton never signed people early. We're not done. Coventry or better us. Coventry won't, but Hull will. Chelsea. We don't score goals. Recipe for a relegation concern, or at least involved in it. I don't want us to be playing nicer practicing systems. I mean, okay, we are forgetting that Dibbling and Jai, all these people, whatever, like we're just not playing them right now. So, we got to calm down a little bit here. Rodri off to Madrid. Oh, that is true, actually. Can't believe Lexi and McNeil are still starting for Everton. Yeah, I hope this changes. I've been very negative about that in the past as well. I hope it gets better. Do we have Jake as a right back? Right now we do. He was playing center back for the first half. Maresca is a loser. The Arsenal win at Man City. Man U will be up there. I disagree. Maresca did a very good job with a non-title winning Chelsea team and kept them in a scrap for a while. I disagree. They're not backing the manager in the transfer market. They're scratching for players, gambling on inexperienced players. I mean, yes and no. I don't really know how much money you think we have. We've already spent 70 million in the transfer window. So I don't really know how much money you think we have in the transfer budget. They're definitely giving him money. Chelsea fan. Disagree with some things you say, but I do think we'll have at least 2 loan signings, hopefully another 2 permanent transfers. That'd be good. Good tackle there, by the way. Beto now on for Barry. Yeah, absolutely. It's very good stuff. Very, very happy about this. Lack of goals down to Beto, good tackle there. Back to Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky out to O'Brien. Barry, awful. True. Don't want to appear negative, but we aren't addressing goals. We need enough. Yeah, I agree, but it's not down to the strikers. It's down to the system. That's a good low cross if anyone was actually there. How much? How much what, Bella? Good for Juice Real. Beto. Out to McNeil. McNeil to roll. Roll. Good shot. Shot on goal. Freakins are billionaires. Yeah, but that's not how PSR works. We have to actually make the revenue. Please, O'Brien as a right back against Arsenal, not against Bolton. Why the defensive mindset all the time doesn't win anything and studies code players. Yeah, but I mean, okay, because we don't have overlapping fullbacks. Like last season, we didn't have overlapping fullbacks. There's not very many outlets for an isolated striker to get the ball from in a good position to score. So it's difficult for them to score. Say we had spent 70 million, 25 mil for Merlin Roll, 25 after add-ons for Tyreek George, 20 or whatever for Hackney. But we're up there already. Chelsea are going to do well, I think. I think they're going to have a decent season, but I don't think they're going to get Champions League. England. Oh, hello. In the box. Tyreek George. Getting Dewsbury Hall. Tyreek George. George to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall crosses it in the box, and there's nobody there. Everton to win the league. Man United to get relegated. It's true. Let's get it done. PSR does not exist any longer. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm chatting shit. You're right. Thing is, between Beto and Barry, they scored 15 plus playing up front. Also, 15 go forward would make a difference. That's true, kind of. Oh, for those of you that were looking to watch the game, long ball over the top from Bolton there. We could play that U21 lad at right back. He was okay against Dundee. Which one was that? The under-21 lad I liked against Dundee was Harvey Foster. I thought he was very good. Why do you need overlapping fullbacks if you have wingers? So the issue is in the modern Premier League, it doesn't happen in all leagues, but in the modern Premier League, when you have 2 wingers that are going forward, the fullbacks are going to be on them, and then also the DMs are capable of dropping wide, which is why Dewsbury Hall is always free. Right, it's always a free pass because the DMs are always dropping wide to block off the wingers. So Illiman and Jai gets like triple teamed. And then there's no outlet because Dwight McNeil is the other winger. So there's nothing going to the striker. Like Beto doesn't get the ball very much and he runs a lot. Barry gets the ball even less because he doesn't even put himself in a position to get the ball. I mean, attacking right back. Yep, Alistair Johnson to be a good signing. Worst playing team last 2 months of the season. Signing Hackney is a crime. Hackney's a good player, and in a market where Mateus Fernandes goes for 100 million, getting him for 16.5 is the deal of the century. Crossing into the box and nobody's there. Heard that a few times. Yeah, well, I mean, we subbed on Mikalenko, and I don't know what you expected. What do you think of the Everton signings? I'm happy so far. I hope we do a little bit more business. Roman Dixon, we sold him. Can we win? Wouldn't that be nice? Reinforcement fastest for game. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. I personally quite like tactics and stuff like that. I'm a bit of a nerd for things like that. So when DMs drop wide, you absolutely have to have overlapping fullbacks or you're not going to have outlets, which is why in the first half of this game, we had so many chances, but Barry's never open because he's walking. Ball into the box, collected by Tom King. But if he's not running, he's not in a good enough position. But we had Roll and Asnu overlapping, so we had 4 outlets moving up the pitch, which is exactly what you need in the Prem. Hackney's another 8 KDH. Like, yeah, absolutely. We're gonna play with a 6 and 2 8s probably. It's gonna be a double pivot or something like that. PSR has replaced the squad cost ratio. Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. Hackney is a good player. He'll be benched. That's a crime. I don't think he will be benched. I really don't. I think for the first couple games he might come off the bench, but if he makes his way into the team, he makes his way into the team. Is coaching making the game like chess? Yeah, that's true. Ball in from Bolton there. Bolton on the wing, ball into the box. Somebody's unmarked. Good from Jake O'Brien. Eric Boonham out to Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall turns back to Eric Boonham. Eric Boonham back to Mikolenko. My point though, Moyes playing the players to give them minutes. Oh, hello. Beto's got it now. Cuts back. Oof, not a good shot. What's that preseason cut? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think it's more important to try the different systems in preseason just to see what we can actually get done. It was a good cutback from Beto. Terrible shot though. Yeah, Cheeseburger are not battering us next week. We'll be fine. Finney at right back against Dundee. Oh, I think that is the right fella. I think he's in the squad today. Isn't he? Yeah, George Finney. Yeah, he was all right. I was a big fan of Harvey Foster. I hope he comes on again today. He was very good. He can be number 1 right now, lads. He's class. Who even is Jordan Pickford? Adam Asnu has to start every game. Yeah, I agree. So we were experimental and bold in the first half. Didn't quite work, so we revert to yeah. I mean, you're kind of right. Dwight McNeil is only 26. Yeah, which is shocking, isn't it? That was a handball, I think, but shot on the general target area for Bolton there. Good wingers, don't need overlapping fullbacks. That is in the modern Premier League, I just don't think that's true because all the wingers get like doubled up on. Right? It just doesn't get the job done anymore. You have to have two-way fullbacks. Why don't Everton try 4-4-2 formation and let Barry and Beto be on at the same time? Because I would gouge my eyes out at a 4-4-2 with this squad. I'm so sorry. I couldn't watch a 4-4-2 with this team. Good header out of the box. I want to do more commentary here. There's so many comments coming in. Yeah, I mean, Bolton look quite. I gotta be honest. They're not a bunch of mugs. They're playing very well. Like we're not playing great, but they are playing very well. We'll be interested if we have a moment. Hamburg, great player. I hope so. That would be nice. I do think Everton made a good decision to target George. I do. I think there's a good player in there. Oh, hello. There you go. Yeah, but not when you have a back three, especially when your back three has the pace on the left and right center back of Jake O'Brien and Jared Branthwaite. No yellow. Okay, whatever. Dewsbury always pulled back on the counter there. No yellow, I suppose, because it's preseason and whatnot. What do we think signing again this week? Not yet. I don't know what you mean, mate. It's preseason. Notice last game against Dundee, team was told to pass and attack on the left. And second half was mostly on the right. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just down to the players that are being told that they need to show what they can do. Merlin Roll is in the center back line right now. I don't know what's going on with these tactics. It's very strange. Recruitment department, scouting department are score. Yeah, our scouts don't have passports. I don't know what they're doing. I think Everton could score. I certainly hope so. Bolton were in League One last year. They're decent, but they're not Premier League opponents. 4 proper signings. Otherwise, folks prefer your great hair. Yeah, I'll go bald by the end of the season. I'll have ripped all of my hair out. Ex-professional scout in the Premier League. I could do it. But were you actually? That's quite cool. Who's got a link? Everton TV or I believe beIN Sports. Everton will lose against Bolton. Nah. Can feel a goal coming. Sub on Harvey Foster. He'll put one in the net. Yellow for Farino. Oh, good ball for Dewsbury Hall. Not a good touch, unfortunately. Oh, Beto's got him, though. Fair enough. Fantastic to win the ball back there. Hit it, Merlin. Go on. Oh, McNeil. That's one of the worst strikes I've ever seen. That was really bad from McNeil. That was a horrendous strike. Yeah, that was a really bad one. Good grief. Yeah, it's currently 0-0, mate. Try Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea on loan. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? In the system that Moyes plays, Nicholas Jackson will score 2, and they will both be on our net. He's good in a possession-heavy system that allows him to get a lot of possession and allows him to drop and allows him to get a lot of supply. But our strikers don't get a lot of supply. If we end up doing the overlapping wingbacks thing, maybe he'd be okay. Oh, ball into the box for Bolton. Good. Well defended there from Michael Keane. Multiple roles in Germany. I think it was one of the only reasons we signed him. Yeah, he can pretty much cover everything. He's a natural 10. He can play 8-6 right wing and right back and right wing back and everything. It's very good. Exactly, yeah. Honestly, it's just the system that we're doing. But I do agree. Barry is... He's not good. He's not good. You're old, but it's the under 30s and 12. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think it's 2-0 for Everton. I think it's very possible. Good luck watching that with the team we've got. Save from Tom King. Oh, God, isn't he fantastic? Tom King's got to have the best job in the world, man. He just gets paid and he gets to watch every Everton match from the touchline. It's great. Right balance in the team. Hopefully get Grealish. It's still on for a turn. If we don't get Grealish, I'm not going to be heartbroken. We've got good wingers. Tyreek George is good, and if he gets more game time, he'll get better. Tyler Dibbling was incredible at Southampton, so I refuse to believe that he's just forgotten how to play football. And Iliman Ndiaye exists, so good shooting attack on the right. He almost touched the ball more than anyone. Yeah, I mean, he just kind of got on the touch line at the halfway line and started picking his nose. It's just nothing. Getting Jack as a sackable offense on loan would be great. Not on a permanent. I don't want him on a permanent. Very well beloved. Wouldn't that be great in the background for the watch-alongs when I'm back at my proper place? I've got a couple posters I got to put up when I get back at the back to the proper gaff. Big Jack Grealish one with a signature on it and such, and the Richarlison one with the flare at Goodison as well. When do you think we will sign the next player? When do I think Fabrizio will put it out, or when do I think we'll put it out? We'll put it out in 4 weeks. Fabrizio will tell us within the next 2. Player who can hold up the ball. I think Beto typically did a good job of that last season, actually. I disagree, but everyone's got their own opinion. Everything will do well this year. I think it'll come 12th. No, 12 is not good. We got 12th under Daesh before the points deduction. So we got 13th last season. We've gone backwards from Daesh. So I think if we play this game properly, then we'll get it done next season. Had him on loan last season and he got injured. Yeah, but we can just get him on loan again. It wasn't like an injury-prone injury. He broke his foot. That's that's hardly on him. What's going on in the match? Yeah, honestly, nothing. We're just recycling the ball. Both teams are recycling the ball at the moment. 12-15 place finish. You can quote me on it. We're getting top half. How much can we get for Illy? This is the thing. I don't care what he's worth in the market. I care what he's worth to us. Our scouting department isn't able to replace people, so he's worth at least 80 million for us. There's no point in selling him for anything less. True. I think Hackney and Dewsbury Hall do that quite well. Knife isn't very effective outside. Oh, fair enough, lad. Oh, I got you. All good. Lungs left is a hard watch. Yeah, it's not great. We're at 70 minutes at the moment. Ball's on the left. Good tackle from Mikolenko. Just kidding. Super duper. Okay. Free kick for Bolton. His team's so random. Yeah, it's a real strange one. Seeing Jackson tracks back. He is a hard worker. I agree, but it's just I just don't think he would work in this system. I really don't see that working, but maybe you're right. Team's looking like this half. We're playing in a back four again, which is not great. I don't know why we're doing this. I think it's time to give some of the academy fellas a chance here because Roll and O'Brien and Keane and Dewsbury Hall are about the only players on the pitch that are still doing things. It's a difficult watch, this one. I think they'll get Champions League football, Thomas, to be honest. Illy wide left, yeah, that's fine. Strike from Bolton, miles over. When you haven't scored against us with the negative professors. I think all top half isn't unrealistic. Yeah, I agree. And I agree with the one run of good games getting you Europe now because the Prem is a farmers league at the moment. Garnacho goes for 45. That makes Illiman. If Garnacho goes for 45, mate, Illiman Enjoy's worth 10 billion. 80 for Enjoy if he wants to leave. Force it. Yeah, he can't force his way out. I don't like it. Just doesn't. Braden Graham's coming on. Oh my days. War is over. And Harvey Foster. Let's go. Fantastic news. Harvey Foster's coming on for Merlin Roll. Yippee! Absolutely, yeah. They get 80 minutes, 50 to 60 for Lucky. Just don't take that deal. There's no point in taking that deal. That's such a waste. If Mateus Fernandez goes for 100 million, Iliman Njai does not go for 60. I agree. He's also good at drawing defenders, which is important. Tarkovsky, long ball. Up the way this game is bad. What's the actual lineup, though? At the moment, with the subs that we've got, we have got Beto George, Dewsbury Hall, Mikolenko, Keane, Tom King, Eric Boonham. I think Eric Boonham's gone off, so we've got Dwight McNeil, James Tarkovsky, O'Brien, and then Roll's just gone off for Harvey Foster as well. It's not a very good one. 73 minutes played, by the way. Stress fracture, yeah. So I don't mind this. This is fine. This is fine, but I agree he didn't rest him, and that was the issue. Yeah, this is fair as well. Either way, Bolton playing it around at the back now, so there's no point in wasting time in a preseason game. I don't understand this, but a good header from Miko, actually. Didn't expect to say that. I think that was Braden Graham. Braden Graham is playing as a midfielder, which is certainly a choice. Is he a left winger, I suppose? Creating chances. Honestly, we're not. Like, I would tell you if we were creating chances. I personally love Tyler Dibbling, so he's Tyreek Troy. It's a foul, I suppose. He's just at the moment. No, he's very shy. I like him though. He's fantastic. He's just got a knock at the moment. Cost selling a player replacing a similar quality or better. I agree. We don't have the facilities to be doing that. Prem was very good last season. No giving everybody. Yeah, I know, but it was a bit of a farmer league. Like, Just some teams just forgot how to play football. Lovely tackle from Harvey Foster. Oh, wide from Bolton. Great tackle from Vitaly Mikolenko. Wow, fair enough. Foster out to Mikolenko. Mikolenko to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. Back to Harvey Foster. Foster to... I actually can't tell who that is. Couldn't tell you. I think it might be Tarkovsky with his hair back. I think the price should go in the same 60. Bergvall's very good, to be fair. Are we still going to win? Yeah, we're winning the whole league, mate. So 75 minutes played. Whole lot of nothing burger happening right now. Tarkovsky to Tom King. Tom King. Oh, this is dead, you know. To Foster. Foster to Tarkovsky. Okay, we're just passing it to the goalkeeper. See, this is why I was reading comments. Because they're more interesting than what's going on in the game. Shrewsbury Hall's running forward now, though. This is all right. Oh, he's given the free kick. Braden Graham stayed up during that. That was pretty impressive, actually. Decent attack, that. We've got a free kick. What place Arsenal come this year? I think second. I think third. I think Liverpool are getting second. I think City are getting first. Yawning is bad from us. To be fair, it's about 11 a.m. here. And a bit brutal. Palace fifth. How? Who are they coming fifth with? They sold Lacroix. They haven't even got... Like, their best center back is Chris Richards. Might be done, you know. Free kick into the mixer. Bolton clear it, kind of. Jacob Ryan out to Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky crosses. No, he doesn't. He did something, that's for sure. Mikolenko out to... Nope, he's not passing it. Oh, Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall on the wing. Cross into the... Oh, it's well over. It's not a good one. Palace will be lucky to get top 10, yeah, especially because they got Europa League now as well. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle. As will Sunderland, I think. I think Sunderland are really gonna struggle. Villa not in the top 7. I think Villa will. I think Villa gets 6th this season. Actually, maybe they get 7th, you know. Because I gotta be honest, they might struggle a little bit. I think Tottenham are gonna get Champions League football this year. But, like, you know, Villa have lost a good couple main pieces. Amadou Onana's just done his ACL. They've just sold Yuri Tielemans. Luca Digne's gone. They haven't really got a whole lot going on. And they lost Morgan Rogers. We bought a Europe. I'm happy didn't actually get it. I agree. We would struggle. Hopefully we get Europe this season. Sounds like a typical preseason fair. Yeah. It is a bit dead. I think Moyes is going to get a lot of flack for this match. Especially for the back four. And I think for playing a back four with Jacob Ryan at right back, he absolutely deserves to get flack. That is ridiculous. Chelsea will win the Prem. Nah. This is so death. We got Mikolenko on the left here. Miko into Foster. Foster to Mikolenko. Mikolenko back to Keane. Magic of Unai accommodate the changing of the squad. Probably not. Palace get Glasner. Now Forest got Glasner. Villa are going to be 7th. Tottenham are getting Champions League. Harvard getting Europe. Because we're getting 6th, mate. Now, somebody will win a European trophy, so we can probably still get 8th and get Europe. I don't know. Oh, nice ball, that. Barry's got it on the edge of the box. Jacob Bryant. Oh, that's all right. He's made a very good run there, and no one is available. That was terrible. I think it might be tied. I think good players in the transfer window. Yeah, but I don't see them doing that well. How are the defensive? You need a right back still. Yes, we still need a right back. Draw against Villa was one of our worst games of the season. Yeah, that's true. It was a rough one. We can't really tell where we are until we see we sign in the next few weeks. True. Oh, into the box. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Merlin Rolls Royce defender, so you can talk to a wall. I mean, he was objectively one of our best players at the end of last season, so I think you might need to open your eyes when you watch the matches, mate. For it helps. 80 minutes played, there's a whole lot of nothing going on. This one's dead. This one is dead. Actually, you're saying the draw to Villa or whatever. I think I'm heading back over to the UK in January to go see I think I'm gonna go watch Everton Villa as well. Oh, into the box. Here we go. Oh, Keno's had an absolute stinker there. Good grief. Merlin the Wizard needed chant that. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Indeed. What's the situation? Not doing match reaction or goals. Well, there's nothing to react to, mate. Who's the best right back for us to sign? I don't think we can get Gwyn or Jed Spence anymore. I think Norton Cuffey is a good option, but my bias tells me that we need to buy Alistair Johnston from Celtic. Celtic's best player, very good in the Champions League, and his injury proneness is blown way out of proportion. Finney's coming on, lads. George Finney's coming on. Exactly, Craig. Everyone goes on about the last 7 games. The day before that gets forgotten. True. Aston Villa will go 9th this year, Everton 8th this year. Don't you agree? I think we'll get 7th or 8th. I think it's possible. Villa used to be good. Recall seeing Peter Schmeichel score from them now. Everton v Ipswich 6-pointer before the break. Yeah, for Ipswich maybe. That's a decent ball from Bolton there. Back to Bolton into the midfield. Still Bolton. Still Bolton. Wow. They're good at retaining the ball. We're not good at getting the ball or doing anything with the ball. Yes, this one's pretty dead. Oh, Bolton are through here. Ball into the middle. What a touch that is. Whoever the Bolton fan is in chat, Sam, I think, or whatever. Have a look. That was incredible. That was a lovely piece of play. Box little back heel as soon as it got to him. Oh, that was all right, you know. Who's Everton as their first Premier League game? Guys, wouldn't that be nice? Might wake him up from his slumber. Into the box. Defended well. Why are we sitting back against Bolton? No offense to Bolton fans, but what is this? We need to do a back 3. This is ridiculous. Back 4 is shockingly bad. I'm so sorry. This system does not work. We need to go back to the back 3. It was working quite well. We do have our moments. Yeah, no, fair enough. You guys look all right. Who's your best player, Sam, that you guys still have, aside from the lone fella you were telling me about earlier? Palace at home with a bogey team. Ooh. Man said, wait till February to find out Merlin actually has pace. That is true. That was a bit shocking, I thought. But he played the one Villa game in the 10, was the best player on the pitch, and then we didn't see him for 4 months. Nice ball from Bolton. Good grief. Bolton look fantastic. They're doing this back heel passing 1-2 business. Everton will win 3-0 against Bolton. Mate, they've got 5 minutes to do that. So I certainly hope so. This is kind of true as well, I guess. I don't think we can afford it. I also don't. I think he's a little bit overrated. Not a little bit. I think he's overrated. Any more of the younger lads in? Yeah, George Finney, Harvey Foster, and Braden Graham are all in now. It's all right. Throw in to Beto. Going back to Tyreek George. Back to Beto again. Hello. Cut out quite well. I think this way to start as Stevenson Rodrigo. Yeah. The Rodriguez fella, that's the Portuguese fella that had the shot on target for you guys. Yeah, I think. Oh, nice ball from Braden Graham. Tyreek George. Shot from miles out. It was parried, but it was parried into a pretty good position, so fair enough. That was a decent bit of cutout there. That was all right. It was a good strike there. Who is my favorite player? I think I'm gonna get Merlin Rolls kit. I do like him. I do like him a lot. Good defending there from Michael Keane. Fair enough. Just at the Saudi, yeah, get the bag. Yeah, Aliawala is a good little player. You know. What do you think about Tyler Dibling? What should do about him? I think he should be starting. He's very good. I genuinely, he needs to get more chances that aren't 5 minutes at the end of a game. You can't get into a game like that. He's a very good player. I watched him do it at Southampton. He can definitely do it here. So, yeah, I think he's fantastic. I like him a lot. Bolton look good going forward at the moment, man. I gotta be honest. Who will be relegated? I think two of the promoted teams, one of which will be Ipswich. Then I don't know whether it'll be Coventry or Hull, and then also Fulham. I think into the box for Bolton. Terrible strike, thankfully. Like it. Do you have your own? Do you have your own name on it or an Everton player? Everton player. Get a Merlin roll one, I think. Mm, 87 minutes played here. Keno. It's not terrible here for this. You're in the US, right? No, I'm in Canada. I'm not doing that. Also, I don't know. I don't know. It's very expensive, but we'll see. What do you expect from Hayden Hackney? Progressive number 8. Hopefully he's good. Championship player of the season. He can make it into our squad. This Tom King out from the back. There you go. A little bit over hit. Nobody's there. Bolton have got it at the back now at the moment. That Jack back will struggle to have any controlling games this spring. Graham could. No, Elliman and Jai, Tyreek George, and Tyler Dibling, I think will be okay. But talk about watching paint dry. Yeah, I gotta be honest. This is a stinker of a performance here. George Pickford maybe the one to replace Jordan. Maybe, I don't know. Wouldn't mind getting that Carl Rushworth fella from Brighton. He's all right as well. You just need a shot stopper, really. Oh, bad pass there. Yikes. Coventry will stay up under Frank Lampard, brilliant manager. Well, yeah, they might do. They just haven't made any good signings yet. I think Hull were the worst of the three to come up, but they're like making signings and they're making quite smart ones too. This is kind of true. We're playing out from the back, but we're just kind of playing around at the back. I don't understand the point. Into the 90th minute, and nothing has happened. I apologize to anybody watching the game. Oh, nice from George Finney. That lovely. Out of possession again. Back to Bolton. This might actually be the worst football match of all time. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Oh dear. That's it. That is all. Well, truly one of the games of all time. Is up there. It's one of the games that I've ever seen. I got nothing. That was bad. Well, hold on one second. I'm gonna sort this out really quickly. There we go. You can all see me again. I'm visible again now. Yeah. John's right. That was a stinker. That was real bad. I'm a big fan of us actually playing a back three with wingbacks at the beginning of that match. Second half was like melatonin. That was awful. It wasn't good, that one. And it... No. For 40 years that's enough to do anyone's head in. Thank you, appreciate it. Moyes ball, yeah, pretty much. Thanks for sitting through that. Yeah, brutal. Glad I resisted the £6 purchase. Oh, that would have been the worst £6 ever spent, mate. Stoke will not bad. If we get this wingback thing sorted out and we actually play a proper game, we'll be fine. At least 3, mate. At least 3. Clean sheet. Yeah, go on, lad. Gwyn watching the game so we don't have to. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Going to the Stoke game. Fair enough. Absolutely. Well, the match reaction coming out shortly. And hope you all enjoyed as much as you can, really. But that was talking you through it. It's like a therapy session. Oh my goodness. Okay, the thing is, right, Jacob Murphy, decent signing. But with Moyes, it just means that he's going to play him instead of having him as a off the bench option. He's just going to play him over Tyler Dibbling. I've seen this movie before. We don't need it. Either way, I don't know if there's anything to talk about. Genuinely. Thanks. I don't know if there's anything to go over. Nothing happened. We need Norton Cuffey or Douay or Johnston or Spence or something. But I thought Merlin Roll did quite a good job as a wing back there. First half, overlapped a lot, put a lot of good things into the box, a lot in the mixer. But if we play like that during the Prem, we're getting relegated. That was awful. That was absolutely stinky. 5 times the player of Dibbling. Is he though? Is he really? I'm sure his mom thinks that. I'm sure when his mom turns on the football, she's like, "Oh, Jacob Murphy, he's 5 times the player of Lionel Messi." It doesn't mean he is. He's not that good. Jordan Pickford taking us to Europa League next season. Beautiful stuff. Barry and Beto need to work on their finishing. Pull the funny fishes you want. Yes, he is. I disagree. I think Dibbling has a lot of potential. I don't think we can judge him off of last season. He didn't actually get to play any football. It's like judging Asnu off of last season. He played like 4 minutes. And that was in like the EFL Cup. It wasn't even in the Prem. Aaron Kunda is a right way. It's good, but I think he's a bit overrated. I think he's good though. I think it'd be a good signing. Proves our shadow forwards are diluted if you think Beto is decent. I think Beto is decent. You know, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm still on the ground. So he's fine. He just doesn't have a whole lot of supply, as we can see. Most Everton, yeah, any natural right back, really, anyone. Won a penalty on his debut, amazing player. I agree. I think what we can agree on, instead of arguing, is Asnu is fantastic, and he has to start every game ever. I don't disagree. If he plays like that, he will be. Everton's got a lot of fan pressure. He won't survive doing that. I mean, kind of. He also just walks around a lot, and I don't like that. He has no urgency, so I don't like that at all. But hopefully he changes that this year, and then I'll be his biggest fan ever. Either way, Tarkowski can't start this season. Unless we play that back three with Jake O'Brien and Jared Branthwaite, then he can start as the middle center back. But other than that, I think Juice Real's got to be captain soon. It's a great question. It's a fantastic question, and I couldn't tell you the answer. I'd love to, but I don't have it. We have 2 numbers, 2 strikers, no real idea how to use them effectively. True. I agree with this. I agree with this as well. If we're playing a back three, I don't mind Tarkowski being kind of like a guard dog back there in the middle. It's not ideal, but we've got another 2 center backs there, and it's okay. It also allows us to play with wing backs, and we've got 2 people that clearly can play quite well as wing backs, especially Asnu, who was unreal today. But aside from that, I don't think there's a whole lot to speak about. Yeah, but I'm trying to be positive. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You keep saying the unmagical Merlin thing, but he's like, he was one of our best players in the tail end of last season. I don't know where you're getting this. He also overlapped like 6 times and put like 5 crosses in the box. I don't really understand what you want from him playing in like an unnatural position. Like, he's not Cafu, if that's what you're saying. I agree with you. I don't know. I don't really understand what you want from him. Branthwaite gets injured. We are out of great. Yeah. No paddle. No paddle. Problem with Asnum is defensive physicality. Yeah, which is why 3 at the back works for him, because he can play as a wing back and he doesn't have to defend as much. I think she's real. Pickford's a good captain as well, but it's harder to be a captain when you're in the net. I agree. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Back 3 with wing backs. This team is definitely going to be in for a long, boring season with a relegation battle hanging on our backs. I disagree. I'm a bit bored because I'm reading the same thing of somebody saying Merlin rolls crap and we're getting relegated, and just neither of those things are true. Yeah, this is brutal though. This guy knows ball. Fantastic player. I love Merlin roll. So Harold, I certainly apologize, because later in the season, if you're tuning into Watchalongs, I'll be in a Merlin roll kit, and all the propaganda will be spewing out my mouth. So I apologize in advance, unless Alistair Johnson signs for the club, in which case even more propaganda will be coming out of my mouth. Either way, aside from the match being an absolute stink fest, I hope you all enjoyed. I think he needs to go on loan. I don't think he's ready for the Prem, but he shouldn't be playing under 21s. He needs to go on loan to like a League One side or something. I think it's my personal opinion. No, we don't, but maybe. You never know. Oh, hold on. No one's denying Roll is a potentially good player. He's been playing position to be effective. Well, I mean, there's somebody denying that Roll's a good player, but I agree. He can kind of play in a lot of places, though. I think he's a very, very good number 10. I think he's quite versatile. I like him. Have a go. I might enjoy your dinner. Why isn't his last season? What motivation will he have? No, coast along. It's very possible. It's very possible. Either way, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you probably next week a few times. There'll probably be some sort of pod or news update or something going on. And then also we've got more watch-alongs and things going on. But I will see all of you very soon, hopefully. So thanks for coming on in, and have a good one, yeah.